Hello and welcome back to another exciting adventure of Battle Royale. I'll be your host, TJ Berry, and I hope you guys are excited. We see Matthew Bennett in the chat, we see JFM, and we see Deep Fruba too. How you guys doing? Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited for our next round of Battle Royale? So, coming in hot is going to be for CAH. We have Thunderbolt, Dragon, Swift, Slime, and Marstar. And coming in for BCC, we have Noah, Cole, Anthony, Chris, and we missed one. Where'd he go? Noah, Cole, Anthony, and Chris. All right, if all the players are ready, we're going to get started very soon. So we're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the countdown has begun. And now what we're seeing right now is a top-down view of all of our players. Now, as all the players are loading in, right now they might see a couple black screens, so we'll give it a little bit of time. But as with every other Battle Royale, they are picking their spots to drop in. So right now we have 9 randomly generated spots from levels created by people like you at home, our Rocketeers. It looks like we have a loot lake here. We have the mountain in the middle, usually a crowd favorite. I love the crystals up here at the top middle. We have another lake top right. We have a couple of mountains. We have the temple, which is also really cool. Some really good loot there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And we have the village town in the top left. So all of our players are picking their strategies where they want to go. A lot of times it seems like people tend to team up with their teammates in one area, or they'll be able to split up and drop out to the sides, whatever they decide. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen in this match. Is anyone else excited? And for the record, for those of you at home who are listening and may not be familiar, we are playing Battle Royale. In this instance, we're doing a 4v5 format, usually a 4v4, where it's the last person standing. And it looks like our friends are dropping in. Chris drops immediately into a lake, hunting for some wands, aided side by side by Cole. Here we have Anthony somewhere around the temple area. Oh no, I found a chest with some very interesting wands. Swift chilling in the neon graveyard, fully loaded. Looks like they're hunting, looking for some kind of object. We have Slime chilling in the lake. And Chris is off with his Moon One, looking for the next enemy that he can take out. Oh, and it looks like they are very close to Slime. It's like Cole spots Slime, and they are at it. And Cole takes out Slime, making it a 4v4 now. BCC leading the charge. So we have Anthony and Cole on the hunt, trying to get more enemies. Looks like Noah's trying to join his teammates. Oh, we have Swift climbing up, still holding it down here at the neon. It looks like Cole and Chris decided to stop and maybe gather some wands. One of my favorite strategies is I'll grab a long-range wand, a close-range wand, maybe a shield, and a couple of potions in case things go south. Oh, and it looks like we have Swift by himself. The rest of the teammates have been taken out. Is BCC holding it down? We have Cole, we have Anthony, we have Noah, and we have Chris. It looks like all we have left, and Anthony. Looks like the only person left is Swift on the CAH side. Can Swift clutch a match? Looks like right now he has his build wand out. We're trying to see if he can get any other wands to protect him. Maybe he's just psyching us out and he's going to build a fort. Don't forget that you can gather energy and build around your fortress so you can block yourself off or even climb up. It looks like Chris is still hunting around. Cole and Noah are just chilling, looking to see if any other enemies pop up around them. Looks like they raided a llama as well. Anthony running around. They're trying to find Swift, but they can't find him. Swift still just chilling in the neon graveyard. Oh, and it looks like they are hunting. They're coming over, and they are looking towards the crystal area as we speak. Can Swift clutch a win? He seems to be just waiting for his opponents. If he's lucky, maybe he can pick them off one by one. Oh, and Swift is in the storm. You got to get out of that one, buddy. Otherwise, you're going to go down, and it'll be an easy win for BCC. Hopefully, everything is okay with Swift. He seems to be just hanging out here in the storm. Meanwhile, Chris climbing the mountain. Oh, and let's see a blast coming through. We're finally taking some action. Don't forget, bud, you can hold shift to run as well. Oh, and it looks like Cole has locked in on Swift. As Swift is trying to get out of the storm, can Swift clutch a blast around? Oh, and it looks like they're doing it 1v1. Oh, it's not looking good for Swift. Cole is just firing away. And they are still running. Oh, and it looks like Chris has joined them. They run outside of the storm. And it looks like it's all BCC versus Swift. Swift holding down, somehow managing to escape. Still running up that cliff there. It almost makes me wonder if Swift has some kind of super armor protecting him. Oh, and it looks like they finally managed to take down Swift. So it looks like a nice clutch win for BCC. Looks like they'll have to take each other out at this point to see who can be the final winner. Now, as friends turn to enemies, who's going to be our final winner? So you guys can compete against each other to be the final winner. We're also going to run another match so CAH can try to catch their revenge and maybe make it 1-on-1. It's like Noah and Chris are duking it out. Meanwhile, Anthony is running far away. You might want to join his teammates. Oh, it looks like Chris is in the storm. So now it's just Chris and Anthony left. Chris fighting for his life, caught in the storm. Ooh, it's not looking good for our hero. And he managed to get out of the storm. Great job, Anthony, on the search to find his former teammate. And it looks like they're headed right for each other as Anthony is headed straight towards Chris. Chris still on the run, looking out for his teammate, who's going to be our final winner. Hopefully, Chris has some potions to heal him from that last battle he was in. Also from some of that storm damage. Looks like he's looking for a chest. Hopefully, he can find some potions in there. Nope, and it looks like Anthony has zeroed in on Chris, and they are battling it out 1v1. Who is going to be our winner? Oh, Chris firing off shots. Anthony missing terribly. Who's going to make it? Chris with the master tactics. Ooh, and we're seeing a competition of two different ones. Chris pushing Anthony back. Anthony firing off those giant orbs. Oh, and it looks like Chris managed to pull the W. Good job, Chris. Great job, Rocketeers. We're going to run another rematch as our teams try to get ready and figure out their next strategy for our next round. So, guys, this is a brand new engine that we had a testing phase over, and we're going to show you about that right now. And we are back, fully loaded in and ready for our next battle. We are loading up and getting ready to drop in. Once again, our maps are randomly generated, made by users like you guys. So if you take our Black Rocket camps, you can create your own levels as well, and it could be featured in one of our esports coming up. So again, we have our Crystal Mountain area. We have the little lake at the bottom, which is usually a pretty good spot for battles. Top left, we have the 2 lakes. We have the temple, which usually has some pretty decent loot in it. With the bridge to the right, we have a couple more bridges with some chasms over to the left, and we have the mountain now at the bottom left of the screen as well. So right now, our players are looking to figure out where they want to drop. And we're going to see who can win this one. BCC already with 1 W. Can CAH come through and even out the score? But will BCC make a nice clean sweep? Dropping in, we see Anthony. Many Moons already finding a case. It looks like they got a couple of good ones in there. It's like Cole and Chris teamed up together. Oh, I see a Moon wand. That's always a classic here. And here we have Simanga, Anthony, and Noah all gathered together at the temple. Marstar just chilling out in the open. You gotta go get a weapon, Marstar. Otherwise, you can't win. Or you might be collecting energy. That could be a good strategy as well, so they can build up into the sky. Swift, our old favorite, also getting some wands. See a couple of potions there. Again, one of my favorite strategies. Taking a close range wand, a long range wand, a shield, and maybe a couple of potions just in case you take some damage. It looks like Anthony, Noah, and Simon are out on the hunt looking for anybody they could take out. Many Moons collecting lots of energy. It's like Many Moons' strategy is to build as high as they can get. Ooh, and it looks like Cole and Chris are chilling at the temple, raiding all of those amazing suitcases that we have here. Maybe they can find something really good in those chests. Oh, it looks like a burst wand there on the ground, which is one of my personal favorites. Oh, and it looks like Simung is also joining Noah. So it looks like a lot of the BCC players are already gathered up here together. Star chilling, looking around to see if there are any enemies nearby. Also, Swift seems to be on the hunt, hiding. Not a bad strategy. Many Moons still just gathering energy and firing things around. It looks like Cole is looking around the temple to see if anyone is nearby. Will they catch Many Moons? Oh, and it looks like Many Moons has started to build upwards. I don't think they're going to be able to catch our friend there. Marstar chilling in the grass. I'm not entirely sure what they're up to, but I'm sure Marstar has a plan in mind. Marstar, do you have a wand? You want to get one out to protect yourself. Swift as well, on the hunt for any enemies that could be nearby. It looks like Swift's pretty far from the rest of the teammates. Oh, and it looks like Anthony and Noah have started to build up to try to catch up to Many Moons, who is in the sky. Oh, Many Moons happen to drop down. Oh, and it's a build battle between Many Moons and Cole. Oh, and it looks like Cole is taking out Many Moons. Many Moons, you gotta defend yourself. Many Moons throwing up a shield. Oh, and that battle is getting pretty close, but Cole seems to be right on the tail. Oh, and Simone helps to join. It looks like Many Moons has been taken out. Oh, we still have Cole, Simone, Chris, and Noah holding it down for BCC. On the CAH side, we only have Marstar and Swift. Who is going to help take the winner? My best bet is that Marstar and Swift need to team up as soon as they can in order to take out the superstars that are BCC. They seem to be working together, and their teamwork happens to be very much on point. Marstar taking the route of hiding. Swift as well. I'm probably looking for a teammate. Oh, and it looks like Swift has ran into the BCC team. Oh, that is unfortunate. But can he take them out? It is 1 versus 4. Oh, and he's on the back end. Oh, and it looks like they managed to take out Simung and Swift at the same time. All that's left is Marstar, Anthony, Cole. Oh no, Simung is still there. So Simung, Chris, Anthony, and Cole are on the hunt for Marstar. Can Marstar pull off a clutch win? Maybe Marstar can find a way to pick off their teammates. We've seen crazier things happen. It almost looks like they're battling each other on their team. Don't forget, there's one more person. Then again, there can only be one winner, so maybe you can take out some of your teammates and make it easier for yourself at the end. It looks like Simung, Cole, Anthony, and Chris are all hunting together, trying to locate Marstar. Marstar out in the open. Let's zoom out a bit to see what's going on here. It looks like our BCC team is on the hunt for Marstar. And Marstar seems to be outplaying them so far. If Marstar can get to advantage points, maybe they can snipe at their teammates from afar and maybe can get a couple of easy pickings off. Marstar running towards, we still have this magic wand just firing off here. That's always fun. BCC tracking up towards their temple. Looks like they're heading back to their main base. Don't forget, guys, the storm is coming in, and it is coming quickly. Oh, and it looks like Simung has spotted Marstar. Can Marstar pull off a win? Oh, and it looks like Simung blasts Marstar to the side. Poor little Marstar has no idea what to do. Run, and you can... Run, Marstar, you can do it. Marstar gathering energy. Oh, and it looks like BCC has managed to take out Marstar. So, it's all left to BCC. Who's going to be the last one standing? Chris and Simung immediately turn on each other. And it looks like Simung has managed to take Chris out. Gathers up his wand. Simung on the hunt for their former teammates. In the meantime, we have Anthony and Cole also separated. Who's going to be our main winner? We have Cole. Oh, looks like Cole has run into Simung. Oh, and they are battling it out. Can Simung pull off another clutch win? Oh, don't forget the storm is there as well, adding to the damage. Simung has managed to get out of the storm and is heading out of there. Opens a chest. Oh, and it looks like Simung has managed to take out Cole. Now it's just Simung and Anthony. Who's going to be our winner? It looks like Simung might want to find some potions to heal themselves up. Oh, and it looks like they have spotted each other. Simung on the attack. Can they defeat Anthony? And it looks like Simung pulling off an amazing win, defeating all 3 of their teammates to take home that #1 spot. Great job to everyone involved. You guys have done an amazing job, and you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys had fun. Tune in next week for our next streams, and we'll get you those times as soon as we can. In the meantime, if you want to check out some of the replays or check out our YouTube at Black Rocket Productions on YouTube, help us to get to 2,000. We also have a lot of tips and tricks for games like Battle Royale. We have Rocket Kart, as well as games like Mario Kart and other games. So go ahead and check us out. Give us a like, drop a comment, and please tell your friends to subscribe and help us to get on our road to 2,000. I'm TJ Barry, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks, guys. Peace.